I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. This statement was made in 2013, so we're talking 10 years ago. I would completely agree with Don Lemon on what he's going to say now, except he doesn't believe it anymore. And if he does believe it, people like Al Sharpton will slap the taste out of his mouth if he got on television and said this now. Al Sharpton will slap the taste out of his mouth, and Obama would disenfranchise him from the lesbian and gay club. So, but this was some solid stuff coming from Don Lemon. So at one point, Don Lemon must have been a genuine person in my eyes back in 2013. Go ahead, Mr. Engineer. Everybody, listen to this very carefully. If you don't listen to nothing else about Don Lemon, listen to this.
Here's just 5 things that you should think about doing. Here's number 5, pull up your pants. Some people, a lot of them black, gave me flack for saying that recently on the Wendy Williams show. I hosted a special on the N-word, suggesting that black people stop using it, and that entertainers stop deluding yourselves or themselves and others that you're somehow taking the word back. Now, number 3, respect where you live. Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities. Number 2, finish school. You want to break the cycle of poverty? Stop telling kids they're acting white because they go to school or they speak proper English. And number 1, and probably the most important, just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should.
All right, picking up on Don Lemon's 2013 statements regarding 5 things that black people ought to do. These photos, these videos, were all taken last year in the year. Most of them were taken in the year 2022. This is the plight, and taken here in Harlem, of black people since Barack Hussein Obama, since the so-called first black woman justice, Ketanji Brown, since the first black woman vice president, Camelback Black Harris. You got to figure black people are the damn stupidest people on the planet. And I don't say, I would never call a Hamite stupid. I would never call them crazy. I would never call them ignorant. But I'll call black people that all day long. They got to be the dumbest ass people on the planet. Uh-oh, we got a black president. Look at what is happening to Harlem. Look at what has happened to the men. And these are just cameo snapshots of what's happening in Harlem, in Fort Greene, in South Central Los Angeles, Overtown Miami, down in Southeast Washington, and South Side of Chicago. This is just a snapshot of the scourge. And yet we got a black president. Oh, Lord. Jesse Jackson crying out there in Grant Park. We got a black president. Look at what, to get a black president, this is the ravageness that has happened. And then you got that creep, that Jay-Z, that sold out South Brooklyn to build the Barclays Center and put poverty in Brooklyn there and gave Fort Greene over to the Jewish coalition out there, along with that Eric Adams. You got to figure these are some of the dumbest ass people you're going to have, black people. And the dumber they are, the more position they get on white television stations, newscasters, professors at university. The truth is the truth. Don Lemon, and you know it. And the poverty, the brokenness, the shelters, the runaway pregnancy. It is. How could anybody, as a collective group, be that stupid? Why don't I tell you what? Jimmy Carter, he's in hospice now and everything. Left the president. He left the presidency and he wasn't in the best standing with it. So he became a global humanitarian. And we started working for Habitat for Humanity, built over 1,000. Jimmy Carter actually put nails and drywall and roofing on over 1,000 houses since his president, and maybe more. You think that long-legged Mac Daddy Obama, you see where those men were gathered around the store with their pants down or on the street, on 125th Street, sleeping. You think Obama would come there and stand there and preach that, brother, stand up and get your stuff? You think he would come to Harlem? Or you think he would, all those photos do you think Obama would come and stand there where that man was on the street, laying on the street on a piece of cardboard, rolling back and forth, and all them black people walking around? You think Obama would come and stand on 125th Street and Lenox Avenue and say, brothers, we need to get out? You think he would do that? You think he would leave his mansion up there in Martha's Vineyard or his mansion out there in Honolulu and come to Harlem and talk to the people and tell them to no, he ain't coming because he ain't got no message. The only message black people is that the white man's against us. White, and we got a black president. We got a black mayor of Houston. We got a black man. That's the only message. They don't have a message of truth. They don't have a message from God. They don't have a message of the humanity. Black people, they're as lost as any damn thing I've ever seen that's lost. And don't even have any breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel to get back home. Pastor Man, he ain't for the black man. Pastor Man was since our first black president. Hell, Obama was a white man, he ain't black. Boy, his mama was white. Ask any Jew. Ask a Jew. Ask a Jew, is Obama black or is he white? Ask him. Ask any Jew. Ask the Jews that run the major networks. Ask them. Those that go to kebab, those that go to the synagogue. Ask them if Obama. Ask a Jew if Obama is black, and they'll tell you he's white. Why? Because his mama was white. They're worse now. Can I show you what Harlem used to look like before Dr. King started marching that civil rights, when that Punjab boy over yonder in India talking about, nonviolence? Can I show you what Harlem used to look like? Like you just saw the pictures a few moments ago. This is the same street 60 years ago, 70 years ago. This is the same street you see men sleeping on right now. This is what it looked like 70 years ago. Oh, we got a first black president. Oh, Pastor Man, he ain't for the black man. He ain't for the black man. He's against black man. This is what the stoops and the streets used to look like 70 years ago, before that Dr. King started all that stuff. Before all that civil rights, before that W.E.B. Du Bois, before all that madness got started. This is what Harlem used. This is what black people used to look like before they had a black judge, before they had a black mayor. They ain't never had no black president. We're still waiting on that, because any self-respecting Jew that knows the Tanakh will tell you Obama's a white man. Ask a Jew. I dare you. Ask any Jew if Obama is black. They'll tell you, no, he's white. Obama ain't no black. You got these stupid, you can sell black folk anything. Somebody done bought the Brooklyn Bridge, because you can't sell them. Then they got this concholine hair, Al Sharpton, running around there. He's the undertaker. The buzzard, every time somebody black dies by the hand of a police, that boy is right there like a buzzard. So how you know something? Somebody, what else look up in the sky? Buzzers are circling. Something dead somewhere. How you know? Because the buzzers are circling. How you know somebody's dead? Al Sharpton is circling. And then after Al Sharpton, in come Ben the Crump, the undertaker, to pick up the bodies and bury the bodies and make plenty of money. This is what black people used to look like. These are the black folk that I'm for. No, I ain't for these. I swear before God and some other white men. You can't figure this out. What the hell are you voting for Obama for? What? Ketanji Brown Jackson, hell, she's married to a white man. Kamala Harris married to a white. Couldn't they find somebody black to ring their bells? What is wrong with y'all? I swear. And it's in them. It's in, and here they go, Eddie Gloyd, here comes Eddie Gloyd, here comes Jonathan Capehart, here they come, Michael Eric Dyson, here come Van Jones, here they all come on television. What do you think? Well, all right, we need wake up what? Woke, we need to teach, this is stupid as hell, right? Woke. We need to teach white people, young white children, 8, 9, 10 years old, about black people's history. What the hell they won't know that? Who cares? Who cares? And we have to, critical race theory, right? Something that's, I got obviously under some school, critical race. So they use the term theory because they know it was very popular with people like Einstein, the theory of relativity. It makes you sound like you're smart. When you use a word like theory, people think you're smart as hell, right? Then they say critical. Black people, critical race theory, right? Critical. Black people don't know what critical means. except somebody who's been in the hospital in critical condition. So are you saying the race, the theory of black people's race is in critical condition on the deathbed in the ICU wards? If you're saying black people are in the ICU wards on the deathbed, then you're right. It is critical. Black people in a critical condition. You're right about that. And the worst thing is that their leaders are all insane. All right, okay, so I said all this about Don Lemon, all right, okay.